He was running. Jonah got swallowed up by a fish. Right. Okay, because I didn't want to do what I was called to do, so I ran thinking I could run from my gift. So that's when I said in 98, a burst of light entered my body. 2006, it took me to hell and back. 2008, it showed me a vision concerning this place. April 17, 2008, the one they called Jesus Christ is not his name. I'm coming home at 2 o'clock at night, okay? You know what's going on, right? So I didn't want to hear it. Once again, I'm still running. So I put the pillow over my head. So in about 15 minutes of my sleep, I was awakened. And I was transformed from the crown of my head to the sole of my feet. I was made new. And I was descending down into a building. That building had a window when about 60 feet across, like this fence here. And I could see people walking every day through that window, Ashton, every day. So it was in the days of Noah. The sky full, back as a scroll, as the Bible states. And he was so bright at this time. He was brighter than the sun. The one they called Jesus Christ. And he began to speak. And he said, enough is enough. That's when I looked up. And he said, Chicago will be the first to fall. And I saw a missile. And it obliterated Chicago. You know what's happening every day in Chicago, Ashton? Yeah. Call it what up there? Chirac, right? You got it. So, not only that, when the so-called European, the Edomites, so-called white man, but he's the real red man, came here, one of the first places they brought religion was to Chicago. The Bible defines religion according to the book of James. There's no such thing. So it's going to fall because of the murders, the violence, and because of the religion. That's Revelation, the 17th chapter. He came back years later and said Jamestown, Virginia will be the last standing. What happened at Jamestown, Virginia? Do you know? Give me your hand through the fence there. My brother. All right. They start slaughtering the tribe of Gad all the way to this place after Columbus from Virginia. Hence, this place is called what, Ashton? This place we're standing in right now. It's called Columbus. It's called Georgia what? Columbus. Right? After who? Christopher Columbus. All right. He said this place will be up in smoke by 2019. This is not the real New Year because we're still in the dead of winter, right? The New Year is in the so-called March, the month of Abib in Hebrew. When you see, hence the term spring, you see new flowers, what? Spring up, right? That's a new month, all right? He said it's supposed to be up in smoke. He stood at my fence just like you standing here, Ashton, and he shook my hand and he said, if he didn't shorten the days, no flesh will be saved. Do you see what that bump